Hello, everyone. Again, I greet you with the words of the Lord Jesus. Shalom Aleichem. Peace be with you. Tonight's reflection is based on a question I had seen on social media this morning. And the question was this: if you knew that you only had a few years of life left to live, would you live your life any differently? That's kind of a profound question. We all know that there are limits. We all will die someday. Question is, none of us knows exactly when that'll be. And we'd live our life differently if we knew that interval of time, certainly. If we knew that we had 24 hours left to live, we would certainly live a much different pace of life. If you were going to liken it to a track event, it'd be like running a 100-yard dash, but you can't sustain that over a long period of time. If you knew you had one day left, you'd give it all out. You probably wouldn't be sleeping, but you couldn't sustain that for very long. Problem is, none of us knows when the end date is going to be. And we can't say for sure how long any of us really has. We have percentages, we have actuarial tables. Each day of life is a gift, and we can't count on anything more than the day that we're living in right now. I'm reminded of the words of the psalmist in Psalm 90:12. Teach us to count our days that we may gain a wise heart. We should always have some sense of urgency about the time that we have to make the best use of it, because tomorrow is certainly not guaranteed. In the pastoral calling I've been a part of now for about 34 years, I've seen that time and time again. People always think that they have more time, and yet we know of people that had their lives cut short earlier than they would have expected, and all that anticipated time never becomes realized. We ought to make good use of our time. We ought to not waste our time. We ought to live with some sense of some urgency, a sense of purpose in our living, if we really want to make the best use of the gifts that God has given us, and if we want to show gratitude for what God has given to us. Until we have a chance to meet again, Shalom Aleichem, peace be with you.